London, the capital city of the UK. Home to 9 million people, it's the centre of arts and culture. At night time, the city stays awake. People gather to unwind after long shifts to the pubs and theatres that scatter along the famous West End and Embankment. It is the national hub of economy and politics, making it the birthplace of some of the most important decisions in the country's past and for its future. It's a city that transcends time, bridging its Roman origins to the modern day. It holds the memories of this ancient civilization in its cobbled streets and winding roads. Theatre and arts echo throughout the city. The very words of Shakespeare were once projected into the ebbs and flows of the Thames. It is a soup of different cultures from all over the world, allowing people from every walk of life to connect and flourish in each other's company. At its core, London is a city that is alive. And life here is wild in more ways than one. One of London's most fantastic animals is the urban fox. These iconic orange and white mammals have adapted to thrive in the big city. There are roughly 10,000 foxes living in London, in gardens, allotments, parks and alleyways. It's often been asked, why do foxes prosper so successfully in this metropolis? Foxes are opportunist hunters and take full advantage of the mess we leave behind, meaning our urban fox's primary source of food is the mass of rubbish we produce. They eat rubbish so much that they have even adapted to have a stronger immune system than their rural counterparts, just from eating out-of-date meats. That being said, if we were to pack up and leave, the foxes would have no problem going back to hunting rats and rabbits. Rubbish is just easier to find. Foxes are a well-discussed resident of London, and their presence here is a little like Marmite. You either love them or hate them. Not long ago, the foxes here were still being killed by local councils. They were considered as pests and vermin and poisoned. Since intervention by places like the Fox Project, foxes are no longer killed, but are still a big topic of controversy. Since lockdown in 2020, people have been noticing our sly friends more and more. As the world stopped, momentarily people were allowed to connect with the environment around them, and foxes were suddenly seen. Cars are the leading cause of death for urban foxes, and lockdown meant there were less cars and more foxes roaming the streets. Now, foxes are a familiar sight to many Londoners as they grow in numbers and confidence around people.
My name is Helen Shaw, and I am 67 now. I'm retired, quite active because I've got a golden retriever dog, so I go walking every day with him. I've lived in London all my life. I was born just outside London in Barnet, but it's only just up the road from here, Hertfordshire. I feed the foxes here, and I have done for a long, long time. My neighbours, both sides, are aware that I do that, and they've never asked me to stop. I wouldn't anyway. People say that there now are more urban foxes than there are rural foxes. One of the reasons being that we're such a dirty lot, there's so much rubbish around for them to eat. And if people post about foxes, people either hate them or they love them, and there's not really an in-between. And it gets quite heated. Some time ago I started feeding them, and why? I just thought they obviously want food, that's why they're around in our road, and rather than them scavenge with bones and whatever in people's dustbins, let me put out some healthy food for them. We're so lucky with all the wildlife that we do have in London. But I'm aware, very much aware, that there are a lot of people around that don't like foxes and will happily get people in to deal with them and put poison down, and which I think is just absolutely wicked. It's a tough life for urban foxes, it really is. And we will never eliminate them completely. Other foxes will move in, so we've got to be more accepting. They're here to stay, thank goodness.
As a city, London is diverse. Even the wildlife shares this diversity. Beyond foxes, the parakeets and deer also contribute their own quirks to this eccentric city, carrying with them their own controversies. But despite their disputed existence in the capital, they continue to live. Whether we think they belong, they are here to stay.